Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reto plus Rhaps. Race on the same maps. How's it going, Maps? Rhapsody?
Frankly, it's going excellently. I cannot wait to be raced upon.
We'll race upon you. We'll race with you and upon you.
Hell yeah.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
Race upon yourself.
Woo. All right.
Race upon yourself.
When do you throw your first Molotov?
Ooh, I don't know. Whenever I usually probably go the whole first floor with only doing it once or twice on a normal run. But for a speed run, I'll probably I have too good to use syndrome with it and just save it for a situation where I see something obvious when I should really have just used it 2 or 3 times by then.
Yep. Oh,
you know how it is.
I got a really useful spacebar item here.
Oh my! Is it the Molotov?
No. It's melted rock.
Joke useful. Melted rock.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Just get ring and triggers, and something really good to go with the ring and triggers.
Melted rock, ring of triggers, makeshift cannon. I might actually have a run here. Maybe we can get it started.
You might just have a run.
Yeah, exactly. All it will take is all of the most OP items in the entire game, and I might be able to cobble something together here.
It's true. It's true. All you need is the best combo, and you got this.
All right. You know what?
I believe in you. I believe in you. I think this is your day. I think this is your episode right here. I feel it.
Hell yeah. Frankly, I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. But, Reto, I have a question to ask you.
Yeah?
And it's not even from the question list. It's actually a Gungeon question.
Oh my god, bring it. What are we doing? This isn't Gungeon. This is our podcast. What are you doing?
I know. On the podcast, I'd like to discuss a little bit of Gungeon today.
Okay, fine.
In particular, what I'd like to ask is, what is the worst single item that you think you could win a run just with that? So, like, obviously Gunter, but that's a really good item. So what's the worst item that you think you can win with just by itself?
Does it have infinite ammo if it's a gun?
Ooh.
Because that changes everything.
If it's a high capacity weapon, you can consider that it might. If it's not, then I think you do have to consider that you might be using your base weapon some of the time.
I mean, I think that, truth be told, at this point, if I was like in a mood to actually do it, I probably could just win with my base weapon, but I would hate it. I think I could if I was really into it. I'd say something like the regular shotgun. I think I could easily win a run with that.
Hell
just
yeah.
That. I think so.
With damn. Let me add, by the way, no master rounds. No items.
No master rounds does make it a little. No master rounds makes it a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit feisty.
The single item with which you can win the game.
I think I still could. I mean, we'll have to put it to the test, I guess. But.
Oh god, are we gonna have to do Reto and Rhaps use the same weapon?
It could happen. It could happen.
Stranger things have.
I think I could, because master rounds. The thing is, if they make you feel really comfy, but if you just look at your health at the end of the run, if you have, if you're not missing 3 heart containers worth of health, then it didn't matter.
Exactly.
Basically.
The only HP point that matters is your last.
Yeah. So in that case, yeah, it probably wouldn't matter. So I don't know. It sounds like all talk, and it probably is. But I think I could use the regular shotgun and be fine.
No, I believe in you. I suspect that's true.
It's ammo efficient enough to where I wouldn't even have to think about that supplementary question. I think it would be fine. It wouldn't be fun.
No, I can't
I don't think
imagine
I'd have a good time. I, wouldn't be doing what I often like to do with my video games, which is to enjoy them. But I could do it. It's like the thing where everybody always asks me, do a run with the pilot starter max curse.
Yep.
And that's it. Why? I was be so bored and frustrated at the same time somehow. How can I even have both of those emotions at the same time? I have no idea how else to do it except for subjecting myself to that.
That's actually exactly the kind of challenge request that I would get as well. And it would always be, why would anyone ever do... It's not like a Dark Souls Soul Level 1 challenge run where it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, you take forever to hurt the enemies. And that's about it. You're probably gonna die. Like, I don't know. I would not want to do it as the pilot. Do I think I could? If I could have master rounds, I think I could. If I was like, if it was a good day, especially if I wasn't talking, like recording it or something, which I wouldn't do.
Could do post commentary, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever done post commentary? Did you ever have like a blunder on your channel and you lost audio and you went back to record post commentary?
So yes, definitely. But usually when I lose that stuff, I just straight up scrap those episodes and start recording new ones. But it was for the Enter the Gungeon video that ended up making it to the subreddit, where it broke the game so hard that it actually destroyed and it corrupted the recording file for the episode. It was so broken that it corrupted its own recording.
It says, we cannot expose this to the world. You must delete it. Return the slab.
Exactly. Or, what's your offer, by the way? Just quickly checking.
Excuse me, what?
What's your offer?
Oh, got me.
Return the slab. What's your offer?
Oop.
Please. Oh, yes, it's here. Yes. Life is good. Life is good.
Life is good.
Life is good.
I'm glad.
How's your weaponry
So, like,
going?
now that life is good, do you have a secret hunch about how you're gonna die?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to share it or no?
No. What? You kidding me? Yes, that was not the question. You got to ask me exactly one question. That was whether or not I have a secret hunch.
Well,
now, if you'd like to spend another one of those
rate.
questions asking what secret hunch I have about how I'm going to die, well, that's up to you.
What is the secret hunch you have about how you're going to die?
I'm sorry, that's classified.
Okay, that's okay.
How about yourself?
Is it because is your hunch that I'm going to kill you and you don't want me to get it in my head? Is that the whole idea?
I don't want to be in the position where I incept the idea of you assassinating me and cause it to happen. I've seen too many of those self-fulfilling prophecies.
That's kind of weird idea. It's kind of weird idea. Comments? No, I don't know. It's grim. It's a grim question, so it'll get a grim answer. But yeah, totally. I mean, I feel like I always have ideas about how I'm gonna die. I think about it too much. But most of all, I've always been terrified of driving, so therefore I really think that that's gonna be the way to go, the way I will go, because I was in a car crash that was outrageously. I was actually like seconds away from getting completely not even close to alive.
I was trying to figure out what word you were dancing around, and I figured it was dead, but
yeah.
Good Lord. What happened?
I did nothing. A lady that I will just say was hopefully a nice old lady who was just not paying any attention, ran through a stop sign at 50 miles an hour and hit the side of my car, and we rolled 4 times. The whole car rolled 4 times into a cow pasture. We broke through a fence and we landed upside down, and we crawled out the back window. And Grace didn't get hurt at all. And I was like, my neck hurt, and that was it. But I went into the hospital immediately following, and they were like, yeah, 1, if you weren't wearing a seatbelt, you'd be like outrageously dead. 2, if you were hit just a half a second later, like the frame of the car would not have saved you. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. And I remember the weirdest thing about that whole experience. 2 of the weirdest things about that whole experience.
It has to be more than one. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 1, my childhood friend was one of the first people to find me. He wasn't with us or anything. He just showed up at the car. He
Wild.
was just driving by. He saw it happen. He showed up, and he was just really nonchalant. Like, I saw that happen. That sucked. And then he left. And then he left.
So not that good of a friend.
No. He was never that great, but like of a friend. But like, I mean, I'd never talked to him since then because I'm like, okay, just come on.
Yeah.
But and then after that, I got brought to the hospital, and the whole time I was getting my like full body scan stuff, the doctor was just complaining to me about his coworker problems, and I was like, my guy, I have pressing things that I care about much more than your coworker problems. And he was like fielding help about it, and I was like, what is wrong with you?
I don't know. I kind of like the idea that he's trying to keep it like super nonchalant and casual.
Yeah, I mean, it was all, but at the moment, in the time, I was like, what is wrong with you? Because it was like out of body weird. Like the whole night happened in what felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah, those kinds of experiences doesn't your memory kind of shut off, transitioning the short-term memory to long-term memory? So
I can't remember anything about what music was happening. I know what we were doing. Like, we were gonna go meet up with some of Grace's friends to get pancakes at night, or in late afternoon or something. And then I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything from the actual hitting or anything. I just remember everything from after and the next day, and that's it.
So
crazy.
Peak is my partner, for anyone who don't know, was hit by a van as a pedestrian, and he has the exact same experience of just remembering absolutely nothing about the actual event, and instead remembering his time in the ICU. He was in a induced coma for a while as well in the ICU.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was dicey for a while. But while he was in that, he was having a dream that he was in a spa, and everyone who came to visit him was coming to visit him in the spa.
Okay. I mean, well, that's a pretty. I mean, the body's trying to protect there.
Exactly.
Like, you're fine. That's nice of his body to do that.
I know. It is remarkable that his body was like, you know what? I'm just going to protect you from the reality of the situation right now.
Yeah. Let's take you somewhere nice. Dang, man. Thanks, body.
Shout out to the body.
Out there. Shout out to the body. Shout out to the body. I mean, yeah. I mean, from someone who's completely terrified of car-related things and, lived through that thing. It's terrifying. It's terrifying, and I'm glad that everything worked out okay. And being as a pedestrian too, like, as somebody who was, because I was driving the vehicle, so I felt immense guilt for weeks and weeks, even though every single person, including the insurance, was like, it's literally legally 0% your fault.
If the insurance had the ability to call it your fault, they would have. So you have to trust them.
Yeah, exactly. It was like legally it was 0% my fault. But for weeks and weeks,
Of course.
I feel if I hold on guilt about my sister getting me the wrong Pokemon and me being upset about it, of course I'm gonna feel prolonged guilt about being the driver in a bad situation like that. But being just a pedestrian, yeah, I mean, just no. Car should have done something better.
Yeah. Agreed. Actually, totally agreed on that.
Stupid cars.
How dare they? Frankly,
it's. I know this is not a for love question, but that is hands down. Everything about my relationship with cars is hands down the reason whenever anybody asks me what superpower I want is why I say teleportation. Hands down. I don't want to have to be in a plane or in a car ever again if I don't have to be.
And you go for teleportation over flight because the instantaneous...
I'm afraid of heights.
But surely, like, the thing is, I have to imagine if you had flight, you wouldn't be afraid of heights anymore because you can't fall. You literally can't. It's impossible.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not a thrill seeker.
That's fair.
I'd rather just get to my location unscathed. And with flight, you'd have to learn a new skill. I'm not about that. I'm not all about that.
Are you concerned at all about the possibility that it's one of those teleportation circumstances where if you don't expect an obstacle and yet there's an obstacle where you land, well, congratulations, you're just the fly in a new Cronenberg film?
In my reality of superpowerness, I make it my superpower that doesn't happen. It's not that type of teleportation.
Okay, so your superpower is that kind of teleportation doesn't happen?
Yes.
But you can't teleport?
Yep. No, I can teleport. I can teleport, but I know that I'm not going to become a fly or a lamppost or, Yeah, that's my superpower.
All right. All right, I can see that one. I can see that one. I probably go teleportation as well, but just because it seems like the thing with the most secretive but highest yield potential. Because you can just teleport straight into banks and take money, but you can also just start a cargo freighting business and just teleport goods across. And everyone thinks that you're just, hiring normal packages and stuff like that. You're teleporting it across for free, make a bunch of money.
Yeah, you're just real good.
Yeah. Whereas if you want to make money out of being, super strong, well, you kind of got to reveal your strength to people.
It's true. It's true. I don't want to be strong. I'm already super strong. That's a lie.
Rito's just jacked as hell. Absolutely yoked.
Absolutely yoked. I've definitely lifted weights before. I have, but I don't do any kind of strength training in the slightest.
When was the last time you would say that you have done training with weights?
With weights. Maybe like a year ago, I dabbled with it for a week. Prior to that, who knows? I have weights like right by me in my office with the intent that someday I'll pick them up and then put them down and pick them up and put them down and pick them up and put them down again.
To weigh down some
strength
paper
training stuff.
Sorry,
what?
To weigh down some paper, or because that's effectively because I have the same kind of like a couple free rates in my room. Every other day will look at them and go, not today, friends. Not today.
Too heavy for me. 2 pounds? Uh-oh. Yeah, I have them. They're just under my couch in my office. That's it. They're just there. For the point that someday I'll pick them up. That's literally just why they're there.
Ornamental weights.
Yeah. Hopeful weights. Inspirational weights. Hypothetical weights.
Aspirational weights.
Aspirational weights. It's true. It's like when people save clothing in their closet, like goal shirts or whatever. It's the same thing. I have goal objects in my house. Someday I hope to pick this up and put it down and pick it up and put it down, pick it up and put it down in a rhythmic fashion.
Do you have like a goal object that you want to be able to pick up just once?
I don't, but I am desperately going to look for one now because that's just like that sounds like a great time. Just having a goal object.
Yeah, it would give you a lot of direction. Like, oh yeah, I want to be strong enough so I can lift up my mini fridge.
It's true. Yeah, you know what?
And it's practical. Like, when someone walks up to you and says, hey, I bench 300 pounds, do you even like visualize that? If they walk up to you and say, hey, guess what? I benched 2 mini fridges at the same time, both of them full with LaCroix. Well, suddenly, you have a tangible understanding of what they can really do. By the way, I won a while ago.
Oh, congratulations. So, see, I told you that this was your run.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was. I got Gun to Fury really, really early.
Ah, max rank Gun to Fury, I assume, right?
Max rank Gun to Fury. I got Riddle of Lead on the first floor, and I had Fat Bullets as well.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I thought I was lucked out when I got the Scrambler.
I'm sorry to say that's...
He's screwed. He's gonna be scrambled.
That's not a luck. This is a luck. My,
Oh my god, that was a fast one. And after hearing the weapon and item you got, that does not surprise me at all. Congratulations.
Could have been a little
On
faster,
your
actually,
victorious.
if I didn't have to do a couple of those floors with just the basic weapon and the fat bullets riddle of lead, because I kept running out of ammo for the Gun to Fury.
Yeah.
Thank you for the congratulations, regardless. Much appreciated. The melted rock is the only reason I won, by the way. It actually helped me speed through all of these rooms.
Yeah, it blew up all the corpses after you were done to, help clear the path. You might have, you might trip over them on your way out. Otherwise, so.
I finished the game by shooting myself in the head, used the melted rock, and ended the game with a bang. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. His name has been Reto. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all our content on the game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.
And since it was my outro, thank everybody for watching. Appreciate you checking out the video. I'm going to end mine in a casual way with my outro. Thanks, guys. Links in the description. Hope you've been enjoying yourself. See you next time.
And thanks again, everyone, for listening. My name has been Rhapsody. His name has been Reto of Retromation. The channel you're not watching is currently linked in the description down below, as well as Discord and Twitter links and Patreon as well, possibly if you're interested in that. So you're going to be able to find all of those linked in the description down below, as well as the possibility of finding Alexa's channel even, because I heard that. May as well link it there myself. Goodbye!
Bye-bye!